And we're back, continuing on with our Skyrim adventure. Tel-Mah says hi, apparently. All right. So, got him on Motier. We got our loot from here. Now we just got to go back to Nazir. Tell him we got the money. And then to Delvin. Decorations. Wink. Stuff like that. And then some other stuff. Potentially. Alright. So. Dawnstar. Let's get back over here. Forgot. We'll have another person that's showing up here. Listener! It's Cicero. Back here, namely when we come out of the sanctuary, that's when we'll run into sweet Cicero. Okay, Nazir, got our new home. Can't go that way. Let's just try over this way. Here we go. Hey, buddy.
Well, what word of the Emperor?
Titus Meade II is dead by my hand.
Truly? Could you have brought us more wondrous news? Recent events notwithstanding, this is a happy day for us, my friend. Despite your misfortunes, you stayed true to the Dark Brotherhood. You've saved us all. And for this, you have my eternal thanks. Now, of course, I must ask. Killing the Emperor, how much did Motier pay for such a thing?
I'll just be honest. 10,000 gold.
Ha! Remarkable. Well, the old bastard certainly made it worth your while, didn't he? Now, might I offer some advice? You should go to Riften and find Delvin Mallory. I believe Astrid had you visit him once before. Mallory is an expert obtainer of goods. We can use the money to repair and refit the sanctuary. Make a true home for us, huh? You do that, and I'll see what I can do about recruiting some new additions to our family.
Hail, Sithis. All right, perk point added. Okay, sweet. We haven't looked at... Hold on. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see. Daedric, we don't really use the Daedric blessings that much, so no real point. Oh, this, that. Okay. Let's see. Let's look. One-handed, we still need to go for light armor, still working on. Sneak, we're working on. Archery. Got some stuff one thing we can do to be specific, because there's that crossbow one, and then there's, regular bows. Illusion, maybe. Destruction, maybe. We could throw a little enchanting. Yeah. I'm not so sure about that. Let's look at power shot. Chance to stagger. All right, so we can get Delvin to refit the sanctuary. You know what? Let's do it.
It is done. Emperor Titus Meade II lies dead, and the Dark Brotherhood yet lives. But our work is just beginning. Approach me, listener, and hear my words.
Okay. Yeah.
Yet another child has prayed to their mother. Speak with the unemployed laborer at the Frostfruit Inn in Rorikstead. Accept his gold, then kill the target. So begins a contract, bound in blood.
Voice actor nearly strained themselves completely on target. Okay. We're not doing Dark Brotherhood Forever. I think that's what it's called. Once, you know, it really gets going. But let's go have a little chit chat with our buddy.
Listener!
Cicero! It's good to see you again, old friend.
Oh, yes, it is Cicero. You were a fool to spare me. What, did you think I would be grateful? Cicero should be listener, not you. Now you will die. Ah! Gotcha! Oh, listener, you should see the look on your face. Oh, Cicero has returned, not to kill the kind listener, but to serve until one of us dies horribly in service to our mother. Best friends forever. In the meantime, I'll make myself at home in the sanctuary. I'm sure Mother needs tending.
Well, first thing.
Let's kill someone.
Accompany me.
Oh yes, Cicero and the listener. On the hunt.
Let's look at trading.
Listener. Oh, that tickles.
So an ebony dagger +1 does 19 damage. It's okay. Not as much as our blades that we currently have, which is what I was thinking, but wanted to double check. Let's see. You're dismissed. Returned home.
Home again. Home again. I'll return to the night straight away.
Okay. Now, Delvin, let's go ahead and knock this out real quick. Thieves Guild. Because I do want to partake in a little worm's tooth, which we have not really done before. If I remember correctly, we kind of dipped our head in and we're like, yep, this is a little too high level for us. Let's get out of here. All right, someone talking. Okay. Let's get down to the flagon. Tell Delvin we want some, you know, curtains, doilies, all that fun stuff after we get a little bit of rest. Oh, there we go. Solid 10. Yeah, Worm's Tooth, I think, is going to be the next spot we go to. Because Thieves Guild, we're essentially done with, because I'm not getting rid of that skeleton key. I'll have you know. Dark Brotherhood's definitely done. We're not doing Dark Brotherhood forever. Oh. Oh, wait. They closed the gate. Rude. Delvin.
Looking for work.
Let's see. Can you repair and refit the Dawnstar Sanctuary?
The Dawn Star Sanctuary? Is that where you lot are holding up? Tell you what, it'll cost you. A lot. But I can help you out. What exactly are we talking about here?
Yeah. Let's see. So that would be 4,000, 6,000, 7,000 gold to refit everything, which will leave us with 3,000, so not too bad.
Banners, huh? Trying to pretty the place up? All right, you got it.
Let's.
Tell me what you need, and I'll get my people on it.
Okay. Poisoner's Nook.
Yeah, that'll come in handy. An alchemy station. Maybe a little garden with some choice plants. All right? Consider it done. Of course you do.
We're just going to go through and get all of these. Torture chamber.
Now that's the dark brotherhood I know and love. This for business or pleasure? No, well, what's it matter? Right, I'll see that it gets done.
Okay.
Tell me what you need, and I'll get my people on it.
Secret entrance, of course.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm thinking a sewer grate on the outskirts of Dawnstar leads to a tunnel, then inside. You'll be in or out, quick as a coney.
Okay.
Tell me what you need, and I'll get my people on it.
And the master bedroom for yours truly.
Chamber fit for a king and all that. Right, no problem. Give you a big bed, decorate a room real nice. Maybe even throw in a few extra baubles.
Thank you.
I'm afraid that's it, my friend. I've done all I can. I hope the place is at least livable now. And, good luck with your murders.
Thank you. Boom. Oh, there we go. All right. So that takes care of all that. Now, like I said, I know we started it with lizard face. So how do I actually start it myself? I think we started it on accident. I'm gonna look it up real quick, so give me a quick timeout. Time in. Okay. So I looked it up a bit more, and I remember reading all of this previously when I was researching the mod list, but I forgot about it because it's been a while. I have to do main quest stuff, and quite a bit of it. And I'm kind of like, I don't really want to do the main quest with this character, so I'm kind of stuck. And that goes for Vigilant, which is on this quest, and then also Worm's Tooth, which is a sequel to Vigilant. So I'm kind of like, well, what do I do? What do you do? Anyway, we can at the very least go back to the Sanctuary. Check out the new digs, see if there's some cool updates and stuff like that. But I've also got some other ideas in mind. If things don't quite go the way I was expecting. But we'll see. We'll see. You know. Let's not waste time waiting for that to open. Let's just get back to the Sanctuary. And honestly, I might leave the choices up to you. That's right, you watching. So, let's come on in here. Let's see. Oh. Close the door to go in. Makes sense. Alright. Don't crash on me. Thank you. Okay, let's check it out. So all the Jester stuff still here. All the books. Hello. Alright, nice little get up and setup you got here. All the alchemy stuff. Yep, this about what I would expect. All kinds of potions. Alright. Main area's looking cool. Lots of foods. And so you're going to be very happy about this selection. Shrine of Sithis. Okay, that's the secret entrance. Makes sense. Who are you? Initiate.
Cicero is hungry.
Hello.
Need a sweet roll.
Alright. Torture chamber. I'm glad no one here's naked. Oh, that was a pain to edit. Okay. Ooh. Little oven. Nice. This kind of look like sopapillas. Sounds good. Anyway. What about you? Stone gut?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Alright. Wood door. Let's check it out. Little quarters area. Alright. Practice area. Willow.
Yes?
Oh. Potential follower.
Until next time.
Okay. You gonna shoot that shot? No? Okay. Well, have fun. Alright. Other... What was that? Marksmanship lesson. Nice. A little extra insight there is always good. You may want to read that book. Just saying. Smithing area.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, new equipment. What do you have in stock?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Alright, let's see exactly what we're talking about. Quietude. For silence on that Nordic bow. Seems kind of cool. I mean, the silence thing, very specific, but still, you know, seems like a cool bow. Armor-wise, what you got? Okay. Not too bad. So we got our smithing area. Nice. Over here should lead to, I believe, Babette's. Yep. Some more quarters. Whoa.
Hello, friend.
Another follower.
Good day.
Drilf. Lorraine. My friend, you are stuck. Calm down. Sunstrider.
Can a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me.
Excuse me?
What can I do for you?
You tell me who...
Hi there.
Oh, now you changed tone. Okay. She got a look. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? My guy here is just having trouble. Okay. So lots of sleeping quarters.
Of course. Perfect.
You trading some stuff?
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Okay. Okay, not bad. Okay.
How may I serve you, my listener?
See, that's better. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, not a bad little setup here. Some potential followers. And then there's our room. Some enchanting. We'll learn that. Ooh, there's just a... Can we get it? Nope. That's just decorative. Okay. Enchanting storage. Scroll storage chest. Okay, I like that it's actually, you know, hey, this is for this, this is for this. Weapon rack, yeah. Okay, that looks cool. Regular chest. Little fireplace, little eating area. Little dining. Another weapon rack, mannequin. Empty chests. Shrouded business. Okay, not bad. Listener storage chest. That's specifically for us. Nice. Some tumbler bane gloves. We're better at lock picking and pickpocketing. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick those up just in case, you know, those are needed for anything specific. Okay. Coin purses, of course. Give me the loot. And a bookshelf and a storage cabinet. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, let's find a spot. This looks like, well, no, lighting's a little. Well, if we turn this way and not look at the chests, that'll be okay. Okay, so I'm at a slight, I don't want to say impasse, but a place where I could use your help watching. So part of me really wants to get around to doing Vigilant, which I've done before. It's just been a long time. And then Worm's Tooth, which is the sequel. But we've got to progress through the main storyline, which I'm like, ugh. So I'll leave you guys the option. We could do that if you want to see it. We could just say, you know what? Ignore all of that stuff. Go look at other random things. Or we could say, you know what, Tel-Mah, here's where your story doesn't end, but maybe stops for now. Because Tel-Mah, in story, still has to, you know, kind of figure out why it was brought to Skyrim. The mysterious stranger that, you know, said, hey, here's some information. You may want to go look around and stuff. You know, he at some point is going to need to find out some of that information and catch up, hopefully, with that stranger. So that's, you know, a down the road type of thing. But yeah, we could say, you know, hey, Tel-Mah, you hang out until that down the road thing. Or we just, you know, wander aimlessly, see what kind of adventure we can get up to, or we can hit up the actual, you know, main story, and then jump into Worm's Tooth, along with Vigilant as well. And Glenmoral is another quest. Glenmoral. Goodness, can't talk. That's another thing that's on here. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys. The other option is... Oh, I've got in mind, this could be a terrible idea or not, is to basically start a new game, no story or anything like that, but like completely survival focused, with, you know, trying, one, not to be the main hero, so to speak, but just try to survive. You know, maybe we role play as like a hunter, you know, or a merchant of some kind, you know, something like that, but with the survival incorporated quite heavily. So having to, you know, stay warm, eat, drink, all of that stuff, stay dry as well. I dabbled in it a long time ago with Joey, and that didn't go so well. So I was like, I'm turning all of that off. But those are the options right now. So a slightly shorter video. I was kind of hoping that we could start one of these, but I completely forgot they're locked behind main quest stuff. So if you want to see something that I've talked about, let me know. Leave a comment if you want to see it. Otherwise, you know, later this week, we'll still keep going with Oblivion, Baldur's Gate. We're, you know, nearing the end of Baldur's Gate slowly but surely. So we got to figure out something to do. So you got to let me know. That's it for now. So before I go, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.